Hey, what's going on? It's Tafty from Tafty's Home for Wayward Guitars. Today is finish day. So we've got the neck all ready to go into finish. Fretboard taped off. Got my hook in the end so I can hang it up. I'm going to do a finish on the neck that I've seen online. It is a combination of boiled linseed oil, mineral spirits, and Japan dryer. Highline Guitars is the ones that come up with the video how to put those together and how to use that. I've already branded my headstock, which is good. Yeah, so finish. Come on back. Let's check it out. Alright, so like I said, today is finish day. The first thing we're going to do is the neck. I'll bring you over to the bench there and we'll kind of explain how I've mixed the different components together and hopefully how it should work. Like I said, I've never tried it before, so we'll see. Alright, here we are. So the finish for the neck is going to be this combination of a few different things. First is boiled linseed oil. Second is a little mineral spirits to mix with that. And then third is this Japan dryer. Now what this is supposed to do is speed up our drying time because boiled linseed oil does take some days to dry. So that should get us pretty well dried out within a day or two. Like I said, my neck is all masked off because I don't want to put any finish on the fretboard. And I've installed a hook so that I can hang it up afterwards and we can let it dry. So what I'm going to be doing is, this is already mixed up. It's kind of an amber color. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's basically deconstructed True Oil. And I'm going to be applying it with a gray Scotch-Brite pad. You could use triple or quadruple aught steel wool if you want, or 600 wet dry paper. I just find this to be a little more convenient. And anytime you put a wood oil finish on wood, if you can scour it in as you go, that helps kind of fill any tiny little grain openings and give you a super silky smooth playability, which is absolutely what we're after here. Well, now that I've told you what we're doing, let's do it. Gloves first. So this is my mixture here. I'm just going to go ahead and... I've also got a paper towel. Once you put this stuff on, you want to let it kind of set up for about, well, a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and then go ahead and wipe off the excess. So that's what the paper towel is for. I like to get everything out that I need before I start doing anything. So let's start with the headstock. Just kind of squeeze out the excess. And buff it on there. Wow, I like it. It's kind of a lot though. I also like to do this the back side of where the nut goes, and kind of leave the nut as my dividing line between finish and unfinish. Makes sense, right? Wow. What a color. I really hope this works out. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe a little bit of this off right now. Oh wow. Yeah, it is running. I'm hoping any that might get underneath the tape, I'm hoping I can just scrape that off with a razor blade. That's something I probably should have checked before. The other thing that I really like about the what people say about this mixture is you only need one coat. Not like True Oil where you have to build up, coat after coat. I don't know how much of that is true, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Now I don't usually like to go too far into the surfaces that are going to get glued together with this in the body. So I think I'm going to stop right about there. Wow. Sure does work. Cover's nice. Just get around the front. All right. Again, I'm leaving out some spots where the glue joint's going to be. And that should do it. All right, I'm going to let that sit for about 5 minutes and just go back and wipe off the excess. Sure did pop our grain though, didn't it? All right, it has been about 5 minutes. So I'm just going to, you can actually see this really soaked in. That's good. I'm just going to wipe off the excess. Seems easy enough. And I did do all my prep yesterday for this. So yesterday I did run it through 220, 320, 400. Then I used maroon Scotch-Brite pad, which is around 400-ish. And I also used the gray, which is somewhere between 600 and 800 as I understand it. Just to get a really smooth playing neck. Because that's what we want, isn't it? Well, I gotta say, I'm really happy the way this came out. It really jumped into the flame part of the maple. Yeah, I like it a lot. If this dries the way it's supposed to, this is definitely going to be a new go-to. Because anybody who's used True Oil, I mean, we've all used it, and we all kind of know that it's got a horrible shelf life. So you end up buying the smallest bottle you can, and even that eventually, you got to throw out whatever's left in it if you don't use it right away. But shelf life for this stuff is, pretty infinite. So I like it. All right. I'm going to hang this up and let let it dry for a couple of days. All right. I feel really good about the neck. I think it really came out well. I hope that the finish dries the way it's supposed to. I've got perfect conditions here really for the next few days. It's going to be pretty dry, so it has the best chance of turning out the way that it should. A little nervous, yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I want to thank you so much for checking out the bonus content, I guess we'll call it. I wasn't able to edit that video to put the finish on the neck, but I'm so glad I was able to do it finally after all the other stuff, the craziness. Well, we'll see how it goes. Ben announces the top 30 or so tomorrow, and fingers crossed. Thanks for checking me out. Instagram at Tafty's Guitars, Facebook at Tafty's Guitars, and if you could be so great as to throw me a like and a subscribe, hey, I'd appreciate it. All right, thank you.